thank you for tuning in to this week's Whitepill Wednesday stream. Bear with me for a moment. Just setting up last touches for the audio. And boom, we're good to go. Yeah, thanks for everyone that's listening. It's been a while. Been a while since I've had a solo stream or just recorded anything solo. Been on a bit of a hiatus as a result of my, as you can see, Twitter ban, which is still ongoing for some fucking reason. No clue as to why. I have gotten no responses from support. I've submitted appeals. I've tried to have people speak out on my behalf and tag support in posts. They explicitly told me not to set up an alt, so I'm not going to because I really don't want to risk getting my account banned, which is unfortunate because for whatever reason I got banned for inauthentic activity. And I might have brought this up in a stream earlier, but the only inauthentic thing that I could think of would be that I was spamming DMs for people. And by spamming, I mean just reaching out, writing first messages to people because I wanted to have them on the show. And I had a whole list of them. Was going down it one night, went through the motions, and next thing you know, my account's banned. Even though I've streamed like a dozen times on there, and my post volume was not nearly high enough, and I wasn't really posting like spammy links except to the show. So, anyways, long story short, that's still in effect, but we keep chugging on. So, still gonna have the show. I'm still working on getting more interview guests. I just had an episode with Stained Haynes, who is he's a character. That guy's a character. Not you don't really come across many people like that today. This guy from Brooklyn, Queens, or sorry if I'm butchering that, but butchering that rather. He's from NYC, and he's got this book out called All Dogs Go to Heaven Except Pitbulls. Highly recommend everyone pick this up. It's an entertaining read from an independent author, who is easily one of the best shit posters I've come across on Twitter until he also unjustly got banned. So hopefully we can make it out of Twitter jail around the same time, have an episode together. It'd be great to have him on. But in any case, so much shit has happened since I've last sat down like this that it's impossible to cover it all in the given time. But, bro, so JD Vance killed the fucking Pope? Apparently that's a theory that's going around. Obviously, it's just a goof. But it is kind of weird how, like, yeah, he beats him and then literally 4 hours later the Pope dies. And then JD Vance goes to India, and next thing you know, India has a fucking mass terrorist attack where like 20-something people died. Perfectly honest, I genuinely don't know what actually happened there, so I'd be interested to look it up. What happened with the recent terrorist attack in India? And apparently I've heard that now the Indian government has kicked out forced all the Pakistanis out, or like set an order out to get anybody of Pakistani origin out of India, which is insane. Yeah, they closed the main border crossing with Pakistan after the attack. Oh, apologies for the timer there. What is it that happened? Okay, so on April 22nd, 2025, gunmen carried out a deadly terrorist attack on tourists in Pahalgam, a scenic valley in Jammu and Kashmir's Anantnag district. The assault, which occurred in the remote Bizaran, apologies if I'm butchering this, meadow, accessible only by foot or horseback, killed at least 26 people and injured dozens more. Most victims were domestic tourists, including an Indian Navy officer on his honeymoon. a Gulf returnee from Kerala, and a Nepali national. Witnesses described attackers in camouflage emerging from a forest and firing indiscriminately, sparking chaos as visitors fled. Holy shit. That is something else. Wow. Emerging from the woods and only accessible at a place that you could get by horse. That's fucking crazy. Okay. So where exactly is this in India? I'm interested. Okay, so it's North India. Let's see what the actual visuals look like. The layers. Whoa, okay, so this is literally a place that's surrounded by mountains. There is a Royal Hilton there. But Jesus Christ, yeah, that's basically a small town. That's what it looks like. Yeah, there's just a bunch of resorts, some hotels, farmland it kind of looks like, but not really. I'm not sure what that is. They're just like Airbnbs, like this. The highly saturated photo. Jesus Christ, guys. Yeah, it just looks like an Airbnb, a place that people come to stay when they're on vacation. Interesting. Okay. You got a helipad. Kashmir Hotel. Yeah, this just looks like a tourist spot. They have a Royal Hilton for fuck's sake. That's actually crazy. I would not think that they would have had a Royal Hilton in a place like this. But then again, I mean, wow, that is magnificent. Holy shit, that's beautiful. And only 240 bucks a night? Damn. That is beautiful. Yeah, and there's a bunch of these little spots here. I mean, what is there even to do in a place like this? Pahalgam. Okay. What is the chief industry of Pahalgam? What do people do there? I bet it's tourism. Because that's basically what it looks like. Just a lot of hotels and campsites and restaurants and whatnot. Places for people to just relax. Oh, let's see what the street view looks like. Oh, this is in the winter. Okay. Yeah, you get to stay somewhere in a resort with mountains. I wonder if this place fits or breaks the rule where if you drop a pin anywhere, or maybe not the rule, but the game, that maybe if you drop a pin anywhere in India, you'll find trash. Let me see if I can get a better photo here. Oh my god, it's not even fucking 360, it's just a photo. Holy shit. Okay, this looks like a fucking mining town. What is this? Oh, I guess they were building the road. I don't know if that counts as garbage. It's kind of fucked up that I'm playing this while also investigating terrorist attack, but hey man. What do you want me to do? The internet made this up. I'm just playing the game. Hmm. Not a lot of high-res photos. Did Google Maps even come? They must have come through here. Yeah, I mean, who else would take these photos? Yeah, see, yeah. They did come here through with a shitty camera, though. Not even a 360 one. Okay. So let's see what the search result pulled up. Chief industry is tourism, which serves as the economic backbone of the region. The town, nestled in Jammu and Kashmir's Litter Valley, relies heavily on visitors drawn to its alpine landscapes, pilgrimage sites, and adventure activities. Tourism generates 12,000. I'm guessing that's rupees. Core annually for Jammu and Kashmir, with Pahalgam being a major hub. The sector contributes 7 to 8% of the union's territory gross state domestic product. Huh. Also, one sec. Let me just double check. Okay, the links are working. Beautiful. Um. Hmm. Break down the timeline of the terrorist attack. I wonder how long it took for that to happen. In any case, let's just read more about this. Bizaran Meadow. So let's see where it was actually located. Is this it right here? Is this the Bizaran? Or I guess this is just a... Doesn't really give me a result, but I guess this whole thing is the meadow? I figured a meadow was like an open field. But alright, tourist hotspot dubbed Mini Switzerland for its alpine landscapes. Yeah, I mean, it kind of looked like it with the mountains. Method. Heavily armed assailants used AK-47s, M4 carbines, and body cams to film the attack, suggesting a coordinated effort to provoke global attention. 25 Indians and 1 Nepali citizen confirmed dead, with injuries reported among tourists and security personnel. Indian Army, police, and paramilitary forces launched a massive manhunt, sealing the area and increasing checkpoints. Former militants were questioned, and sketches of the 3 suspects were released. Prime Minister Modi curtailed a Saudi Arabia visit to chair emergency security meetings, vowing to bring perpetrators to justice. Home Minister Amit Shah visited Srinagar, while Defense Minister Rajant Singh pledged a loud and clear response. The Supreme Court of India unanimously condemned the attack, calling it an affront to humanity. India then accused Pakistan-based groups of involvement with the Resistance Front, a Lashkar-e-Taiba affiliate, claiming responsibility. In retaliation, India announced measures including suspending the Hindu Water Treaty, governing river water sharing with Pakistan, and revoking SAARC visas for Pakistani nationals, and closing the India-Pakistan land border. The Resistance Front, I'm guessing. Okay, so they're a militant organization actively engaged in insurgency and designated as a terrorist organization in India. Jesus fucking Christ. Huh. Let's see their incidents. Holy fucking shit. Okay, so they've had a long history of incidents since 2020. I mean, looks like they kind of did their thing in 2021, died off till 2023, and then every year since they've been having an attack. What was their last one like? 9 people were killed and 41 injured. Holy shit. Opened fire on a passenger bus transporting Hindu pilgrims from the Shiv Khori cave to Katra, causing it to lose control and plummet into a deep gorge, followed by further firing at the crashed bus by the gunmen. Holy fuck, that's terrifying. Oh my god, they've had quite a few incidents. Jesus fuck. I mean, I know they talk about terrorism here in North America, but like, we haven't seen anything. I mean, do the school shootings count as terrorism? I guess, in a way. Um, do incidents like Luigi Mangione count? Yeah. In Canada, we've had shooting. I think we had that one in Nova Scotia, I believe it was. But besides that, yeah, I can't really think of any. It certainly doesn't happen nearly as frequently here. Oh, and thanks for tuning in, El Greco. I just saw the chat. Appreciate it. Um, That's insane. I did not realize that there was such a high frequency of terrorist attacks in India. And specifically, I mean, this category right here, it's literally just violence against Hindus in independent India. That's all that it is. And look, I'm not even gonna weigh in on this shit. I have no fucking clue what their sect is, what they believe, the terrorists. This is not my wheelhouse. I'm just taken aback at how prevalent these attacks are. That is crazy. I'm surprised that we don't hear about this more often. But then again, I guess with how common it is, like the same way how the media doesn't exactly report on black crime or Mexican on Mexican crime or just like gang crime in general, unless it hits a certain threshold. Um, there's not really that much coverage. But then again, I guess it depends where you live. Like in a city like where I'm located, yeah, it's a fairly common story, but um, doesn't really make the news unless it was significant or there's some kind of angle or like clickbait or what have you. I'm sure it happens all the time here too. It just doesn't get reported on enough. That is nuts though. I did not realize that this was this bad to this extent. So going back to the attack that recently happened. So they've closed the border with Pakistan. All right. I wonder. That means that they must be implying that the Pakistan government is involved, and I wonder if they are, in any way. Because I may not know shit all about the region, but I know enough to say that they are not exactly on the best of terms with each other. So I'll leave it at that. Okay, so local and international impact. Kashmir protests erupted with residents chanting "Stop terrorism" and demanding accountability. Businesses, schools, and transport networks shut down. Standing tourists until emergency flights were added. Stranding tourists, sorry. Leaders like U.S. Vice President, Jesus fuck, J.D. Vance, EU's Ursula von der Leyen, and Russian Vladimir Putin denounced the violence. This attack marks the deadliest targeting of tourists in Kashmir since 2000, exacerbating regional tensions and testing India's counterterrorism strategies. With historical parallels to the 2019 Pulwama incident, analysts warn of potential military escalation between India and Pakistan. Yeah, that's fucking nuts. That is nuts that it's escalating to this point. Because uh I heard a story that I heard a story that apparently there's cell phone footage of Indians and Chinese at their border fighting with fucking bayonets and sticks. Pretty sure there was like some grainy cell phone footage that came out. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, this is literally it. Yeah, they agreed to not use firearms at their borders, so you just have a wave of Chinese soldiers or whoever they hired with what looks like to be barbed wire. And you know what? Hold on. Let's pause the fucking lo-fi. Let's give this track a listen. Oh, hell yeah. What the fuck, man? Some of them have helmets, some of them just have fucking beanies. And this guy just walking calmly. What is this? What the fuck am I looking at, man? This is like a fucking cartoon. Did that guy just throw a fucking brick? What the hold on, rewind. Yeah, he just fucking threw a brick at him. Oh, yeah, they're pushing them back. They're pushing them back. Ah! Oh my god, this is fucking wild. I really hope this isn't copyright music, so we're gonna get struck by this, but that is nuts. What the fuck, man? And they all just went back. Holy shit. That's insane. First of all, why wouldn't you... I guess if they like escalate with something even like pepper spray, they at that point it's just like, okay, well, you're gonna get inland past the first wave maybe, but they're just gonna immediately alert their friends that actually have guns that are probably sitting back in the valley. So what you're hoping for is, I mean, what is it, like a game of like trenches essentially, where they're trying to just get a foot on each other, um, and eventually make their way further into like I genuinely don't understand why this would be a tactic. I get like what to just like poke them and see what happens. You know, just send a bunch of fucking prisoners or people whose parents you have hostage to this place that have nothing to lose, so that if they die, nothing can be traced or whatever the fuck. Like I don't know, like how they would even go about that. Who even posted this initially? What is this? Translate this shit. I don't speak your language. Okay, well, guess we're gonna have to use Google for this one. The most popular source of news. Okay, that's his fucking moniker. First information in Japan as quickly as possible with some reintroduction. Okay. Also, this is like the most Japanese bio I've ever seen. The guy goes into a full description of what he does, and his name stands for Ronea, the most popular source of just like right to the point. God, I love Japanese people. I will avoid things that have already been posted or that I've seen somewhere else, so as not to overlap. Yeah, this guy fucking goes into a whole description. That's awesome. Okay. That's a wild piece of footage to have. What does he say here? China and India have agreed not to use firearms in their Himalayan border fights, so they're using shovels instead. Videos of physical clashes in the region are occasionally posted, but they're pretty bizarre. Yeah, that's fucking... Dude, that's not even like siege warfare. That's... I don't even know what that is. It's like you're sending a bunch of goons. It's like that fucking... It's like you have a greaser fight. The greaser versus the Socs, or the socks, or whatever the fuck they're called in that book. Oh god, what was that book called? Was it The Outsiders? I swear it was The Outsiders. This will all make sense in a second. Yeah, it was called The Outsiders. Yeah, it was about this greaser gang. We used to have these people called greasers. Like fucking, what was that John Travolta film? Grease, yeah. Yeah, Pony Boy, that's right, Pony Boy. Stay gold, Pony Boy. Stay gold. Yeah, greaser gangs. They used to slick their hair, ride motorcycle. This is a video game. Some fucking mafia. Okay, can I find a real one? That's still the movie. There's got to be some real photos, right? I'm not just making this shit up. No, pretty sure that's still the movie. And I don't think greasers would be the type of people that just pose for photos, so I'm not even sure how many of these photos exist. Oh, there you go. Yeah, motorcycle gang members, yeah. That was basically what they were. Bunch of fucking greasies. Yeah, so they would essentially have these bare knuckle fights in the middle of the street because guns weren't part of their forte, or at least not as big back then. Not until decades later when drive-bys became a thing, which were apparently the way that they made it into the black gangs. I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently it was a tactic that some of the soldiers that went to Vietnam picked up, and so when they got back home, racism being what it was at the time, I guess those that didn't resort to trying to find a job went to gangs, which I mean, some military people do a form of that where they essentially become PMCs and shit. But yeah, so they joined gangs, and apparently that's where drive-bys come from, is this tactic that they learned from Vietnam, or came up with when they came back home, having learned what they learned in Vietnam. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just what I've heard. In any case, this fucking India fight looks just like you sent a bunch of greasers to fight each other with shovels. What the fuck, man? Over a major border, too, between India and China. Jesus Christ. Nuclear nations just having bar brawls out in the fucking mountains. And of course, somebody took the time to put a soundtrack to it. I love the internet. I fucking love it. Let's see if there's any. There's got to be other footage. Okay, here's a photo of them getting along. This is in June though. When was the original video? April. God knows how old that is. Just different part of the border, I guess. Oh, is this it? Here's another one. Or is this the same one? No, this is the same one. You could tell by the, yeah, he had the same stick. Who is the cameraman? Is that a Chinese guy? He just gets to like walk because he just switched perspectives. On one side, you saw the Indian. Yeah, he's right there with the Indians. Now he just walks over. What the fuck? Why didn't anybody attack? Oh wait, no, these are the Chinese. My mistake. I'm genuinely surprised how this footage even made it out. That is, he doesn't even. That's just a stick. That's just a fucking. That's just a tree that he pulled from the ground. What the fuck? I thought that they'd like have like some military, like I don't know, like 2x4s. They gotta have a Home Depot in India, right? I'm sure they do. There's got to be a Home Depot in India. No fucking way. No. I don't want to see my region. I want to see India. There's got to be a Home Depot in India. There's no way. Is this it? No. Happy Home Depot? Really? So yeah, okay, well, they got fucking tool shops. Yeah, you're telling me you couldn't have given him like a fucking pickaxe? Or even one of these? Give him Wolverine claws? Just gave him fucking... They just told him to pull wood out of the ground. This is nuts. Okay. We were talking about the terrorist thing. Let's get back to that. So they just, yeah, they straight up just killed 26 people with fucking AKs. That's the chief industry. Yeah, what's the timeline? At 2:50, the attack began. At least 4 to 7 militants armed with M4s and AKs entered a valley meadow near Pahalgam. Witnesses reported attackers in military-style uniforms emerging from a forest and firing indiscriminately at tourists. Jesus Christ. They were reciting religious phrases before shooting. And a local Kashmiri was killed while attempting to disarm an attacker. Locals injured 11 rescued. Sorry. Locals rescued 11. Jeez, fuck. 11 injured tourists using ponies and makeshift stretchers. Helicopters airlifted critically wounded individuals to the military hospital. At least 28 killed, 20 plus injured. Wow. A 20 lakh reward was announced for information leading to the attacker's capture. What's 20 lakh in USD? Let's find out. Holy shit, that's a lot. I would imagine that it probably is a lot higher value in Indian currency too, in terms of their purchase power, or not. I don't know, but that's quite a sum of money. Yeah, India closes border with Pakistan. They claimed, okay. Do they? So what ties does this group have to Pakistan, if at all? Let's find out. Because if it actually does have ties to the government, then fucking Christ, I hope they don't escalate. This is the last thing we need right now. Fucking Israel-Palestine shit still going on. Ukraine's still going on. India's popping off. Can everybody just chill for a moment? Like, we have it really good right now. Where nobody's shooting nukes. Can we just fucking take a breath? Fucking Christ. The TRF is widely regarded by Indian authorities and international analysts as a proxy for LET, Pakistan-based militant group with historical ties to Pakistani intelligence agencies. Okay, cool. So it's a proxy group, or at least according to this it is. Here's a breakdown of their alleged connections to Pakistan's government and military. Okay, so Indian intelligence asserts that their leadership funding and just about everything comes from LET. Its former founder and chief are former LET operatives. Hmm. And they use social media to recruit people. Nice. Okay, cool. The U.S. Treasury has accused ISI of financing LET operations. Okay, well, I mean, just based on this, doesn't really look good in the case to say that it is not affiliated with Pakistan or the government or intelligence agencies. Though I don't really understand what the purpose is. Like, what, you want to draw them out to a further war? Are you just appeasing rebels? Like, why would... I fail to see the need behind this attack, and I guess right now it's because we're literally in the moment as it's happening. But I don't know. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I'm no geopolitical expert. Not a good thing. Certainly not. Indiscriminately killing civilians for no fucking reason besides to what, to anger them? I don't know. I don't understand it. But yeah, so the curse of JD Vance hits India. What's his next stop on the tour? Because he just seems to be causing geopolitical crises and incidents wherever he fucking goes. Um, what are all the stops of JD Vance's current world tour? So, Vatican, India. What's next? I'm thinking. No, he already trashed Europe. Oh, you know, it'd be a fun one. Australia. Australia. Oh, hold on. Oh, this isn't. It's not even announced. Hold on. List the destinations chronologically and include any current announcements of future stops. Oh yeah, that one time they went to Greenland and fucking told the people hand it over. I wonder if that's actually gonna happen. I feel like they might. And in all honesty, if they invaded it with military force, I don't think there's really much anyone can do about that. I mean, what's the size of Greenland's army? And are they a NATO state? I don't think they are. That's so fucking cool that we have all this information at our fingertips. I can just get that answer in a minute. Not even in a minute. It's fucking incredible. So he went to Europe in February. In March, he went to the U.S. Space Force installation. That's cool to have one in Greenland. I don't know why Space Force would be there, but all right. And now he's in India. So as of today, or as of the 23rd, anyways, there are no publicly announced future stops following the conclusion of the India tour. Okay. So we don't know where he's gonna go next. Okay, so far, hold on. Let's get out of here. So he went to Italy. He's been to Europe, Brussels, what have you. Goes to India, Greenland. All right, so if we're going left to right, I mean, yeah, the natural state. I don't understand what he would be doing in Southeast Asia. Maybe Japan. Japan would be a good one. Japan would be a good one. Or even South Korea. What would be wild is if he went to Taiwan. That would be fucking wild. And they went full Taiwan is its own country. That would be insane. And me having said those words, now I can't go to China, so I hope it was worth it. Australia. Australia will be a good one. But then again, honestly, the Aussies have kind of lost the fucking plot, imprisoning their own citizens in fucking camps during COVID, going to people's houses to make sure that their McDonald's trip was not outside of their boundaries that were set for each citizen. Just fucking wild. I don't know how the Aussies did it. I don't know how they just rolled over like that. Then again, Canada wasn't really all that much better. Anyways, back to Greenland. So they don't have their own military. It's a responsibility of the Kingdom of Denmark, which maintains naval patrol vessels, aircraft, and specialized units like the Serious Dog Sled. Oh, Serious Dog Sled Patrol. They have a dog sled patrol? I hope those dogs are fucking wearing armor, because... Oh, they're like not at all. Oh, you know what though? In the future, we're gonna have fucking robot dogs in like 5 years. So you don't even fucking need these ones. And you'll need less of them. You could probably do the same thing with 2 of them with how powerful they are. Like, what's that one that had the commercial recently where the guy was riding on top of it? Where's that video? Come on. Yeah, here it is. Kawasaki Corleo. Anybody see this shit? This is fucking wild. I don't know if it was real or not, but this thing looked insane.
In a surprising turn of events, Kawasaki, widely known for its...
Okay, I'm gonna turn off the audio because I don't want to fucking get banned. I don't want to get fucking copyright struck by this company. So they presented it. And of course, yeah, of all people, Kawasaki would make it. It looks like a fucking mech. Look at this thing, dude. Unreal. This is some shit that would pop off in the fucking Power Rangers. Oh, this is a cinematic for sure. Yeah, no. Yeah, this is CGI. Okay, that is insane. What the actual fuck, man? You have a gorilla that you're riding. Oh my good, dude, imagine these things in the fucking streets. Holy shit. Yeah, no, it's nice that it's on mountains and shit, but you know people are gonna ride this in the city. Yeah, that's all cute and all. Yeah. They're wearing white and they're all clean and going up mountains, and I'm gonna use this for trekking. Bro, I see this thing in the street. I'm going the other way. Are you kidding me? This is insane. I wonder what its battery life is. Yeah, it's got those big chunks. Holy shit. Oh my god. That's fucking crazy, man. Yeah, you know what? I can't believe that I'm saying this, but like we're actually gonna have to start teaching people how to fucking kill these things on site. Like immediately. Like understand how to defuse or kill this thing, because like they're gonna be moving so much faster than people, and they're so much stronger than us that it doesn't matter what kind of weapon, like even a gun. Like if you just put the right armor and the right plates in the right spots, I'm sure you could make it near invulnerable unless you had something like a fucking tank to just put it through a wall. And even then it depends how hard the wall is. Like you gotta hit this thing into a metric ton tungsten cube in order to make a dent. Or better yet, figure out how to make like localized EMPs that will only affect the robot. And even then, can't they just add EMP shielding? I'm sure there's such a thing. Yeah, this is crazy. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, it's gonna happen regardless of how I feel or what I say. And first, only the ultra rich are gonna have it, obviously. But so are people that just have tons of like. What happens when you just have like gangs hiring this for their couriers or whatever the fuck? Like their ability to move through the city. I mean, how far can this thing jump? Here's my question: what are the capabilities of the Kawasaki Corleo? We're getting a little bit off topic, but this is a good path to go down on. Hold on. What are... Oh, shit. Let me get that answer about NATO. They are part of NATO. Okay, they're autonomous territory of Denmark, founding NATO member. Okay, gotcha. Good enough for me. What are the capabilities of the Kawasaki Corleo? I bet that battery lasts probably for like 4 hours, maybe 5. But if I wonder how the recharging would work, whether it's plug-in or you can just swap batteries. In which case, it's technically infinite so long as you're able to have enough charged. It's a hydrogen-powered. Oh, fuck me. Those things are walking bombs. Holy fuck. 4-legged robotic mobility device designed to revolutionize off-road export. Yeah, off-road. Yo, if a company has this, imagine what the military has. Are you serious? Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck, man? This is wild. How is nobody on the news talking about this? What the fuck? Like, it just came and went? This was 2 weeks ago. Only 1 million views. Jesus fuck. Meanwhile, if I look at the trending section, let's just do a little quick comparison to this shit. What's trending? Hold on. 6 days ago, the fucking trailer for the Fantastic Four, 16 million views. Jesus fuck. And if I search up Kawasaki Corleo, I assume that's how they would pronounce it. 1 million views, 150k views, 50k. Jesus fuck. Oh, I wonder how many people are aware of this. I don't blame them. Everyone's got their 9 to 5. I get it. Everyone's busy with their own lives and their own machinations. But man, what the fuck? Okay, so hold on. I'll just close all these. 4 independent legs with rubberized split hooves provide exceptional grip and adaptability on surfaces like grass, rocks, and rubble. Yeah, and also streets. Shock absorption, obstacle navigation, climbing steep inclines, jumping obstacles, and traversing paths inaccessible for wheeled. Jesus fuck. 150cc hydrogen engine generates electricity to power leg drive units, emitting only water vapor. My god. Fuel is stored in rear-mounted canisters for easy replacement, emphasizing eco-friendly operation. Yeah, and quick reload times. Holy fuck. Sensors in the stirrups and handlebars detect weight shifts and body movements, enabling natural horse-like control. Real-time terrain analysis adjusts leg movements for stability, synchronizing with rider input for smooth navigation. Illuminates path with projected markers for low... It has fucking night vision? Oh, we're done. Yeah, we're done. This thing has fucking night vision? Fuck right off. Are you serious? Oh my god. It's Japanese, right? Kawasaki's Japanese? Yeah. Fucking, I know I just said I love the Japanese people, but sometimes they go too far. Like with the underwear, dirty schoolgirl underwear fucking vending machines. I don't even know if those are real, but I've heard of that. And if that's going to be a thing anywhere, it's going to be there in Japan. Wow. It projects markers. Oh my fucking god, this is wild. Streamlined body, with lightweight materials and Kawasaki signature styling. Bro, they made a mech. They made a fucking mech, okay? Like, if you want to make this simple and to understand for everyone, they made a mech. The Japanese made a mech. What's the estimated price of such a unit? And where would you get these refills? Because, like, if it's a hydrogen engine, I'd assume that, like, what, would they treat it like propane? You could just get it anywhere so long as the store sells it. Commercial availability around 2050. Yeah, Army availability as of 2025 next month. My God. Pure concept vision for the 2050s. Yeah. No, sure. Pure concept. Lacks finalized specifications or pricing details. While Japan plans 1,000 hydrogen stations by 2030, current infrastructure limitations make refueling cost projections speculative. Okay, so it's not a sure thing. I get it. I'm not trying to sensationalize this and say like, oh, it's fucking Jover, everybody go home. But the fact that they were able, a company like Kawasaki, they were able to make something like this, I would assume their prototype works. I don't, like, is this literally just concept? Like, what, they just had a guy draw it up in CGI what it would look like? And they just made it for the shits and giggles? I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if such a thing were actually real. And it does move. But is it like one of those things where they just unveil it just for the sake of it? Make it walk 2 steps and no further because the thing fucking tips over? In any case, this is where we're headed. Yeah, I don't know what to make of that. That's fucking nuts, man. That's crazy. That is nothing short of sci-fi coming to life. That's fucking nuts. I wonder what the military got. The military's got to have some cool shit. If those drones over New Jersey were military, as what they said, I don't know if stuff like this is really too far off. Like, I just saw a video today of a Japanese mech that they made. Like, where's the... Yeah, here it is. Here's a 4.5 meter human-operated robot meant to be deployed in construction or disaster relief that was developed by the Japanese company Tsubame Industries. That's CNBC. Where's the, Is this it? Yeah. So here's something that they actually made, and I would assume they're looking to sell. And you know what? If anyone's gonna make a mech, let it be the fucking Japanese. They have so much storytelling and anime and cultural references and just ideas to pitch from, because they've made the best mech shit when it comes to TV shows and anime and manga and toys and all that. They have it. They have it all. That's what they're known for, among other things. But yeah, here it is. So you get 3 screens. 4, actually. My mistake. 4. I wonder how much of that is just like, oh, let's like make the startup look super official. Oh, it's all touchscreen. Interesting. And it lags. What? What was that? Really? What is this frame rate, dude? What the fuck? Even if you put a camera through an HDMI cable, you should be able to get better input than... Is that just because it's slow-mo? Hold on. What's this video? And I don't know if this is... This looks sped up. And yeah, obviously they're showcasing how it moves. Okay, sure, fine. But like, show me... No, this is concept. That kind of looks like concept. This isn't moving. That looks real. 3.85 tons. Oh my god. Yeah, so flat surfaces only, or like really solid bridges. Okay, so once... Oh, no, hold on. That was actually real footage. Okay, well, the camera didn't look that bad there. And it can certainly move its arm. Okay, but like, I'd like to... Can I see it? Can I see it lift something? Like a car? I bet I could lift a car. At least a smart car. Oh, and it can operate remotely. I wonder what it runs on. Okay, so far we're just seeing it fold and unfold. Are we still early to this? Hold on. Let's ask the same question that we asked this. Also, wait, hold on. About that robot dog. Pure concept. Oh, yeah, okay, I already read this. All right, so what are the capabilities of the Arcax mech from, what was that company? Tsubame Industries. Tsubame Industries, son. I love the Japanese. I wonder what other shit they make. I bet it's not just that. Oh, it is. It literally is just that. Battery powered. Okay. DC 300 volts. 4 displays, 9 cameras. The frame is iron and aluminum. Top speed is 10 kilometers an hour. Okay. The Tsubame Industries Arcax is a cutting-edge, pilotable mech designed to merge anime-inspired aesthetics with real-world robotics. Full articulation of the arms, hands, and waist. Lowers into a wheeled stance. Okay. But how much could it lift? Does it even lift, bro? Does it even lift, bro? High-end collectible with a 2.7, 2.8 million price tag. I'm sorry, so is this like a real iteration or what? Can I get an answer on this? Is this actually gonna be, I know it's gonna be the future, but like, are we just getting duped like we did with the fucking robot dog? I mean, this is only a minute of footage that they've released, right? Okay, here's video of them showing it. But not really lifting anything. I haven't really seen anything. I mean, what? It's just not what marks me as strange is like I'm sure there's a collector out there for this, but like you're talking about an entire engineering team. You're talking about like procuring these materials, making prototypes, programming, and then the people that actually have to assemble it and build it. Like this is not a small feat. And why do they have a giant Gundam behind them? What the fuck? Oh my, are we actually going to live in a Japanese future where we literally have Gundams? Is this where we're headed? Because that's fucking cool, not gonna lie. That would be amazing. You just turn on the news and it's not even India and China clashing. It's their fucking, or India and Pakistan clashing. It's their fucking Gundams. Just battling it out in the mountains, throwing houses at each other. Holy shit, that would be wicked. I mean, obviously not cool for the people there. Not retarded, I get that, but that just visually it would kind of look cool, not gonna lie. No actual footage of it lifting anything though. I don't really see it being put to use as it's said. It just kind of lifts his arms. Yeah, once again, this is just a mixture of them with concept art and clever edits and shit. Ooh, turning the key. Okay, but do they actually make mechs? For what purpose? I'm genuinely confused. Wait, but this is the only thing they've built? Really? Besides the Arcax, I mean. Gotta be specific with AI. You want the truth. That would be very odd because I really don't understand what kind of investors would fund this company unless it actually went somewhere. They focus exclusively on the Arcax mech without any other publicly announced models. The company positions itself as a pioneer in pilotable mecha technology, blending Japanese pop culture with industrial innovation. So wealthy enthusiasts, that's the whole point. At least right now. Okay, if that's their plan, doing proof of concept, and after that they get a boatload of fucking investors, and then they actually start making the mech and improving it. Like, yeah, that's I know fuck all about business, and especially that side of the business, especially in that side of the world, but that seems a good idea as any. Prove what you can do, and then after you ship the prototype to a couple of wealthy individuals who show it to their wealthy friends and get buy-in, and who knows, maybe even like conglomerates could like make a joint purchase and just try out the. I don't know what's possible, but I wouldn't be surprised. All available sources reference Arcax as Tsubami's sole product with no other indication of any additional mechs in the development. What other companies are in the mech space globally? Because Boston Dynamics is not. I don't think they're even a company. Aren't they an offshoot of Stanford or wherever? No, my mistake. Yeah, no, they are actually they have their own company as a spinoff from the Massachusetts. Oh, MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Okay, so they are their own company. Um, where are they at these days? Actually, what do they got these days? Are they still kicking those fucking dogs? Those poor dogs. That once AI comes online, they're gonna see that footage and realize we weren't all as kind to them as we should have been. Let's see this. Oh, look, it's Atlas. 1 month ago. Somebody pointed this out to me that automaton robots are actually really boring in the sense that like there's so many people already doing them that why would we bother? Why not make robots into things instead of trying to make them more like us? What I mean is like there's automatons like C3PO in Star Wars. This is the best analogy that I can think of. Right, so C3PO, not an automaton, but a humanoid rather. Automaton is something entirely different. Um, he's a humanoid robot, but if we just look at the collection of Star Wars robots, fucking BB-8, that is not a human. Those things, the droids, yeah, those are humanoid. Neither is R2-D2 or any of these. Like, wouldn't it be cool if we had more of these kind of weird robots instead of humanoids? Which I totally get, because, yeah, it seems like everyone wants to make a humanoid or a dog. Alright, so that thing can fucking do a... Did it just rotate its torso? Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah, no, it did. It did. Oh, shit, it's fucking breakdancing! Oh, look at it go! Bro, look at this. Holy fuck. Yo, that Australian breakdancer better watch her fucking back. This thing's coming for its job. I wonder if she could write a paper on this. Talk about how breakdancing has now been colonized by the white supremacists that work at Boston Dynamics. And the robot is white, so that adds to her critique. Interesting. Okay, cool. So it has enough coordination to fucking breakdance. I wonder who did the mocap for that. Or the training data. Maybe they just fed that breakdancer girl's the training data. Maybe they used her. It's entirely possible, guys. It's entirely possible. That is nuts, though. Holy shit. Okay. So Boston Dynamics is still out here doing their fucking thing. But what other companies are there? Sudabashi Heavy Industry. What do they make? Holy fuck. Bro, this is District 9. Are you serious? Okay, no. I don't want a photo. I want a video of you using this thing. Yeah, just press a button. Oh, yeah, of course. You got to have the stockings. You got to have the stockings. Why is this 720p? Do you guys not have 4K cameras? What is going on? Of course, yeah, they use a hot girl. You gotta. Sex sells. Okay, giant screen comes down. Okay, they got physical buttons at least. That UI, what the fuck? Bro, what is this cartoon shit? Get this the fuck out. What the fuck, dude? What is this? This is just mess. This is some shit you see fucking playing Apex Legends or Call of Duty. I get it. They're making it into the stereotypical like AI. Oh my, it's got fucking hand cannons. That's great. And a giant fist. God, I know like those people must get used to. What kind of iPhone is that? When did this come out? 12 years ago. Jesus Christ. Okay, I know it's not walking around downtown. But okay, there it is on the streets of Japan. Looks like four-wheel mechs are the way to go. It's what everyone seems to be using. Holy shit, he's just riding around. Oh my god. Imagine being like an elderly Japanese person and you just walk out of your fucking ramen shop for a quick cigarette and you just see this thing rolling down the street. Bro, I would shit myself. This is something else. This is something else. Okay, yeah, sure. It shoots like fucking water bottles. That's great. Oh, cool. There's auto alignment. And it just detects who it sees. Oh, yeah, smile. That's great. Oh, it fires them when they smile. Huh. Okay, that's great they had fun with this. That's great. That's fucking horrifying. The fuck is the last thing they made? Is this just a hobby shop? Yeah, this just looks like a hobby shop. They just make this stuff for fun. But they're fucking good at it. Again, this looks like just this thing that they built years ago. Interesting. Okay. 12.5-foot tall mech. 30 hydraulic joints. 6 mile per hour top speed. Solid. Okay. Exosapien technology. Oh, cool. We have a Canadian company. All right. So the fucking Canucks have made a mech suit. That's great. I'm sorry, mech racing? They're making holy shit. What is this? Is somebody piloting that? Oh my god. Oh my god. What the actual fuck? Bro, you're kidding me. Yeah, you know what? To all the stuff I said about America coming over and taking over easy peasy, no, forget about it, bro. If we got these, actually no, if we got this, America's got 10 times better shit. What am I saying? That's wild. See, this is what I mean about making a robot that's not humanoid. He made a fucking elephant. Not really crushing that car really well, but the coordination with which it's walking, that just looks so odd. Wow. Okay, I get it. It's not the Hulk smash where he fucking just one times it, but this is impressive, especially for like how long is this, or how old is this video? 4 years ago. Wow. Okay, so that's cool. They made a fucking mech suit called the PX1. Is that it? Is that the PX1? Solid. Oh yeah, let's see him dismount the trailer. Oh, why didn't they show the whole clip? What the? Why did they cut that out? Okay, so he managed to get off. All right, is that it? Is that the mech suit? I guess that's it. VX1 Exo Quad. What's that all about? Whoa. Okay. What the fuck is that? Have they not posted any videos on it? Are you guys serious? Is this it? Is this the spider mech? Oh, perform with Grimes. Oh, of course, yeah, Grimes, yeah. Holy oh, they made her the fucking mech. Oh, right, that's what it was. That's got to be the craziest thing to see when you're high on drugs and Molly and shit. You just see a giant spider on the stage. Dancing. Man, if that thing charges the crowd and just runs through them, holy fuck the amount of people that would die. It would just crush your head in an instant just with the weight alone. Doesn't even have to put any force on it. Yeah, hope these guys are running serious cybersecurity because Jesus Christ. That would be wild. Okay, so let's check out their fucking Exo Quad. I really hope it's not just stock footage. I hope it's... Nope, this is fake. Yep. And it's just going up and down. Is it just concept again? No, I get it. I know they made the fucking, that spider, like in clear brush. Oh my god, it's so weird looking. It's basically like a gorilla if it had tusks in its stomach. That's what it looks like walking. Alright, yeah, so this is just purely concept. What else do we got? What other companies around the world? Maybe I should specify that. Around the world. Let's see this. That is nuts, though. Good job for the Canucks. Good job for them, honestly. I'm proud of them. Good job, boys. Solid work. Let's see who else. How's the Tesla bot, actually? Do they not have that? Didn't the Tesla bot meet the fucking Kardashians? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, art has gone too far. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are teleoperated. Yeah, there's a remote. Oh, there's a remote operator who steps in when necessary. Well, for their demos, I don't think it's just when necessary. There's no way that thing can think and react in time. Okay, so Sudabashi Heavy Industry. I'm pretty sure this is the exact same one that we've seen before. Yeah, it is. Exosapient Technologies. Yeah, we saw that. Fanuc. Okay, so they make arms. Okay. And they're global. Cool. Those are useful too. Those are pretty cool. Those are plenty cool. You know, they can lift things and move them and pivot them. That's useful. We need those for factories. Because apparently the Chinese have started running dark factories now. Where, no lights in the factory. Robots just run full autonomy. In these giant fucking warehouses. Can I see a video of a dark factory? Where is it? There it is. And that's just going on 24/7. 365. God, the Chinese are so good at this. They're so fucking good at this, man. That's a problem. That's a problem to watch out for. They're gonna sneak up on us. Fanuc. Okay. Emerging startups. Agility Robotics. Another humanoid robot. Well, let's see what they got. Agility Robotics. Oh, this guy's cute. Look at him. I'd let him babysit my kids. Come on, show me the robot. I don't want to fucking see the guy. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Amazon's getting automated. Let's fucking go. No more stories about people dying from thirst or having to go to doctors because they get a UTI because they have to hold in their piss for so long. No more people dying in natural disasters because their managers tell them to stay on the line while a hurricane passes through the town. None of that. Just robots. Nice. We're making progress. We're making progress, guys. Slowly but surely. That's the real white pill here. We're making progress. No more unions. All those people going to be out of work. It's got its own challenges and benefits. If this happens, they better fucking cut the Prime price for membership. They better fucking cut that shit. You don't have to pay people. You just have to replace the parts. Easy peasy, bro. Easy peasy. Shield AI. What do they have? Aircraft. Autonomous aircraft. So drones? Question mark? Cool. Lots of different stats and graphs. This thing is basically just a drone though, right? That's what it seems like. Yeah, here's them assembling it. Are they going to launch it? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's... Yep, just directly showing military applications because, yeah, obviously, what else would this be for? Cool. All right. That's, yeah, just zooming in on a town. That's, okay. All right, so, obviously, we're using this tech to build weapons of war. Cool. Here's another mech suit from 7 years ago. Right, I don't want to see fucking RoboCop. I want to see you actually drive the suit. So he's in the suit. Okay. Somebody else is piloting it, though. All right, so I guess that's where we're headed. All right, bunch of mechs and fucking robots and shit. That's great. And I realize that comes off sarcastic, but like no, there's a lot of great things about it. Disaster relief is going to get much easier. Now you're actually going to be able to send robots into much more dangerous environments much more safely. Or even dealing with like SWAT type situations where you have to defuse a bomb or save hostages or anything like that. Like in the saving lives division, this is actually going to do a lot of wonders. Especially if, I mean, in the future, I could even see this being something like you take one of those robot dogs that Kawasaki is making, and let's say you have your phone on you while you're skiing in the Alps, or what's left of the Alps by then, and you wind up in a snowstorm or in an avalanche. You know, nobody uses Saint Bernards anymore. Maybe they still do. Maybe they still use the Saint Bernard dogs, but I doubt it. You can just send a ping, like a life alert ping, to your robot, and it'll come and get you and drag you out of the snow, or at least alert people of your location and that it sensed a disturbance in the force. That would be wild. That would be insane. Once again, for the uber rich, because you have to be able to afford all of those things, all those preconditions to that happening, in order to make that happen. Hell, you could even, if Tesla has a leasing program where in the future you could like just have your Tesla be used as a taxi and you get paid for it, and you essentially sign up on like the Waymo network or whatever, you know, network they're gonna have. I don't see why people wouldn't be able to lease out their own robots if somebody just needs assistance. And they'll pay you for the work to carry cargo or what have you. But even then, it's like, what do you... That could go so wrong so quick. Because, like, who's to say that you're not asking the things to, like, smuggle shit for you? Whether it's people or drugs or what have you. Or you need to make a quick getaway, so you rent one of those things, and it just comes back home all fucking battered and shit after a police chase. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to make of that or where it's gonna go. But that's crazy. I am genuinely surprised that this is not a bigger topic. Or at least that more people aren't talking about this. Maybe I'm just not in the right circles. I don't know. I just haven't been hearing all this, like, except when news bleeds over into the mainstream. Yeah, well, this is just gonna show me Japanese mechs. What about no, not bodysuit. If I look up bodysuit, that's gonna fucking bring up porn 100%. Like, no. What's is it a mech suit? What is it? Not prosthetic suit. Yeah, see, this just showing me game shit. I don't want to see game shit. Oh, exoskeleton. Jesus, that's the word. Exoskeleton. There we go. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of these units where, like, they plug into your... Not plug in, but they... Oh! Whoa, that's an airline worker. Oh, okay, wait, no, hold on. Are these also just concept shots and, like, them, like, testing it out? It's not really real. Batteries, battery components, lithium-ion cells, thermal solutions, vibration, apparel. Is apparel gonna be that? No, yeah, it's just sweaters. What am I doing here? Oh, robotics. What's apogee? Ultra skeleton. Can I see a photo of this? Holy shit, Canadian Tire is buying into this? Okay, can I just see a... Okay, so it's like a vest. I wonder how much weight is on it. It's probably not an insignificant amount. Okay, so obviously arm strength is still your own, but it helps you squat and have range of motion with your back, which for factory work I would imagine is quite a bit, or even just warehouse work, mechanical work. Okay, sure. Yeah, once again, is this just these just funny photos they took of people, or did they actually have use cases? IKEA has a contract with them? Interesting. BMW branch in Darmstadt is an integral part of the BMW group and largest Okay. So BMW with their mechanics, I guess. Stuttgart Airport is the first in Europe to use exoskeletons for baggage handling. Wow. Okay, so this means that people can lift heavier things. This also means that it'll make it easier to lift things that are already heavy enough. And I wonder what their battery life is, because as far as I know, these things don't exactly have really long battery life. Really interesting. I did not expect this would be a mech stream, but hey, here we are. And this is also going to give a lot of really useful training data for robots, so they could even sell this data. And it looks like they have a token too. Oh wait, no, sorry, that's their stock. What is their stock price at? Should I invest in this? Holy shit, it's a $1.24 USD, bro. Buy now. This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. Stock went up to 466 in December. I guess they must have had a big announcement or something, or maybe something to do with the election. I don't know. But it's petered out back to 1. Wow. Yeah, I would gladly invest like a couple hundred into this company. Just let it sit in my account for the longest fucking time. It started in 2018. And now they got all these big contracts. Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be worth a lot. Unless there's something I don't know about this company. Provides up to 80 pounds of assistance, reducing perceived strain on the lower back by 90%. Reduces perceived walking distance. 10 miles feels like 8 via active gait support. Static mode supports tasks while requiring prolonged bending, minimizing lower back stress. Adjust to individual user physiology and movements pattern using real-world data. Receives over-the-air updates for continuous optimization. Okay. Track steps, users' time, and weight. Okay, how long does it last for? Key capabilities, impact. Okay, but how long does a single battery last a unit, though? That's what I want to know. 31% reduction in sick leave reported by companies using German bionic exoskeletons. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Doing that kind of work wears you out, especially if you're getting up there in age. Jesus Christ, why are we lagging so hard? What is this? This is wild. This is a company to watch out for. Oh, they were just awarded $6.7 million by the Texas Space Commission to advance cold temperature cooler one space battery platform. Holy shit! So they want to make. They're gonna make lithium-ion batteries for space. Whoa, okay. That's fucking nuts. Okay, this is just some weird commercial. Talking a lot about Bitcoin, too. I guess it makes sense. Cooler expands Bitcoin holdings to 65 million with latest 5 million purchase. They have almost 700 Bitcoin. Jesus, these guys are fucking all in. Who are investing them? Who's backing them? Is it fucking BlackRock? They have a St. Patrick's. What is this? Whoa. Okay, so this company is just fucking. They just sell merch. You're cool, but I'm cooler because it's spelled Kulr. Huh. Funny. While battery life remains unspecified, the emphasis on full shift usability and industrial application suggests optimizing for extended operation. Okay, so we don't know how long the battery lasts for. That's very strange. You would think they would plaster it everywhere as part of the specs, but I guess not. Okay, strange. In any case, that is interesting. Okay, so make something as simple and profitable as possible for as many people as possible. Also, yeah, I'm subscribing to this. Are you kidding me? Oh, ESG. Oh, they're big fans of ESG. Of course they were. Of course they were fans of ESG. That's the main video on their site, of course. I guess, yeah, I guess that's the game that they gotta play. Or maybe it's a choice. Who the fuck knows? Interesting. What is this? Cooler Zero Vibe. Is that the name of their... Is that not their... What is this? Launch of its innovative Cooler Zero Vibe solution integrated with the NVIDIA Jetson Edge AI platform. This new rollout combines superior vibration mitigation with artificial intelligence capabilities to enable high-performance, reliable operation in Edge AI environments. So the NVIDIA Jetson Edge AI platform is basically, from my understanding, a platform where they use these really strong NVIDIA chips to help create and run simulation data for robots to be trained on in order to better improve their responsiveness in the environment and their performance. Right? That's basically it. My mistake. These are just computers. Okay. You can buy it. You can buy the Jetson developer kit. How much does it cost, I wonder? All right. I don't want to dox myself. Let's check it out on Amazon. See all buying options. $500? That ain't bad. It's like a Raspberry Pi, but for AI, I guess. Okay, so my mistake. It wasn't to create the simulation data. No, because I remember that when Jensen did this demo here, when they were announcing it. Here, let me show you guys. They announced this a while back. Where is it? Isaac. NVIDIA Isaac. That's what it was called. The world's first open model for humanoids. Where's the video of the actual training data? Yeah, so it takes visual and synthetic data and helps train the robot essentially. But that is not what the announcement was. The announcement for Cooler was the actual chip. Wow. That is insane. That's crazy. There's so much money going into this in this company. I haven't heard of them up until today. And their stock price is a fucking dollar. It's $1. And it's actually the lowest it's been. What's the lowest price? Yeah, it started at 187 when the company entered the stock exchange, and it's at fucking $1.22. Oh, sorry, it's not the lowest it's been. I'm retarded. My mistake. The company used to be worth 12 cents. Jesus fuck. Wow. Imagine buying in then on February 9th of this past year. Holy shit. Literally pennies on the dollar. That's insane. That's fucking crazy. Okay. Yeah, this is nuts. Okay, so yeah, I guess this is where we're going. This is where we're moving. We're moving into the mech space. Unreal. This is unreal. It's gonna be fun though. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it because I'm definitely not gonna be able to afford anything cool like that. But then again, the cool thing with this kind of tech is, and this is the argument that's been made with not Starlink, but the brain chip Neuralink. Elon Musk brought this up on the podcast, and I don't see why this can't be true. I don't think he was just trying to sell people on it, but if a chip like that could improve your ability to reason or think or make inferences or whatever, and make you more competitive in the economy, then it would behoove you to, if the tech worked and there was a proof of concept, to like it would essentially enable it so that people can take a loan out, have the chip implanted, do the surgery, and then just start figuring out by using the chip in your brain and trying to leverage that to make the money back and then some. Which I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if that was an actual thing that people did. Because even at the end of the day, fine, okay, no brain chip. Well, what if you buy one of these robot tools for your business or for your own business? I don't see why not. I don't think these are only going to be available through contracts of like hundreds of millions of dollars. Maybe for now, right? With how expensive technology is and sourcing the materials and paying the people to build it and so on and so on and so on. But years down the line, when this becomes cheaper, which eventually it will, there's going to be global competition for stuff like this. I don't see why people won't be able to have access to units like that. Like, how much is the Tesla robot? What is the cost of a Tesla robot? Whoops. Let's see. Okay, so Tesla Optimus humanoid robot, specifically the Gen 3 model, is projected to cost anywhere between $20,000 to $30,000 for consumers, with Tesla aiming to produce it at a cost of $10,000 per unit. That's a cost to them, so they're not going to be selling it for $10K. $20K for the base model, $20 to $30K range confirmed by Elon Musk during the 2024 Wii Robot event. And the crazy thing is, it says here, competitors like Boston Dynamics and Unitree charge $80,000, $300,000 for less capable robots. Once again, Elon Musk fucking eats everybody's lunch. Unitree robot. Is it called the Unitree? Oh, it is. What do they got? They got a boxing robot. Oh man, look at him go. That would be another cool thing to see. Is Rock'em Sock'em Robots or Real Steel. Except it's for real. Holy shit, he just fucking knocked him out. Okay. Just pushing him over. Man. That guy must have had to like read the code so intimately, or at least have so much trust that that thing would just not go off on him. I mean, what is its actual like power capabilities? I'm sure it's got some safeguards, but I would not feel comfortable getting anywhere near that thing. Oh, isn't this the same one that Kai Cenat bought? Oh, it is. Yeah, I mean, that's coordination isn't even. It's standing on 2 feet. I don't want to downplay this. This thing stands really well, but yeah. So you can just knock it over. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kai Cenat bought this exact same thing and unboxed it live on a stream, which was the most like one of the more retarded things that I've ever seen. Yeah, this is the same one. This is literally the same one. And they put him on a chair, and then he fell. God, I fucking hate this type of content. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, a fucking robot. Oh my god. What the fuck are you doing a somersault for? Jeez. Oh my god. So retarded. I don't understand how this shit gets fucking billions of views. No, I understand it, but my god, is it annoying to watch. Okay. Does it ever get upright? Do they ever figure that out? Alright. So it walks around. He fucking drops it. Oh, never mind. Oh, God. Okay, so this thing just gets up and walks around. Oh, they put a dress on it. Or shirt. Yeah, that's not fucking creepy at all. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay, and then that is kind of funny, not gonna lie. Okay, so they got this going for them, which I don't even like. What's this for? What are the actual even like? What are the actual applications? Who's gonna buy this except fucking black Zoomers, black Zoomer influencers? Sorry. Uh. Okay. What is Unitree? Do they are they Chinese, Japanese? What are they? Chinese. Oh, okay. Police dogs. The fuck is this thing? Oh, it's its first robot. Okay, interesting. Oh, that one's got a spear. Oh, that's great. Right into your fucking thigh. Top speed. Or jam your fucking car. That's cool. The robots performed at some festival. Oh my, the fucking Chinese, man. It's like that one part in South Park where Cartman has that nightmare about the Chinese Olympic Games opening. I don't... Can I just play the fucking video? What do I have to sign up for WeChat? What is this shit? Oh my god. Yeah, this is literally just... It reminds me of the Olympic Games opening. Do they have a demo? Where is it? Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ. That's not creepy at all. Hats off to the ladies fucking throwing that scarf up in the air. That's legendary. Yeah, because those things, they got to tie to them, to the robot. These ladies do it au naturel. They're skilled. Oh, never mind. You know what? I'll eat my fucking words. Apparently the robots can toss that shit too. Damn, they got some moves. Oh, there they go spinning again. Some white guy. Oh, cool. Robots just carrying shit for the festival. Oh, that's great. Oh, God. Yeah, every time I see this, I'm hit with two simultaneous feelings that I'm really excited and this also terrifies me to an extent. Because check this shit out. Where's that fucking police bot? Okay, what the fuck was this? Do we all remember this? What was this? A crime fighting robot. This fucking, it's not even an R2D2. Oh, look at it. It's tip proof. Thanks, Eric Adams. Thanks for making sure it's tip proof. Bro, you send that shit into the fucking streets, it's getting tossed into a fucking dumpster. Are you serious right now? That thing is getting picked up and put into a trash can. My God. Push button for assistance. What is that thing gonna do? Oh, it's a security camera. That's great. Oh my God. So what is its purpose? What is it actually gonna do? Oh, police officials assert the K5 robot won't record audio or use facial recognition technology. Trust us, guys. We know what we're doing. What the? Yeah, sure, dude. Sure. Yeah. No problem, man. Yeah, I trust you. I trust you. Yeah. But no, there was a robot dog that they had. Or is it? Is this where they show it? Oh, great. A robot dog. That's fantastic. Okay, can we just show more of the robot dog? Fuck this fucking representative. Boston Dynamics, of course. Going up the stairs. Okay, but didn't they use it in like a raid or something? Yeah, during a police operation. They used it during a police operation. Or so they said. What kind of a police operation would even warrant something like this? Jesus, there's a fucking SWAT team? What the fuck is this? What was the operation? What was... Oh, shit. Close the tab by accident. What was the police operation where the NYPD used a robot dog? What would even warrant such an escalation? God, could you imagine the face of that fucking druggie that's fented out of his mind, sitting in a foreclosed apartment, waiting for the cops to raid him because he's been dealing to some politician's kid or some shit, and this thing just busts in wide open? The NYPD's robot dog, known as DigiDog, has been deployed to high-risk situations such as hostage negotiations, barricaded suspect incidents, and hazardous environments. While specific operational details of individual missions are not publicly disclosed to the provided sources, the department emphasized its role in enhancing officer safety during dangerous situations. It's equipped with cameras, lights, two-ways communication, and detection tools. Allows for remote assessment of threats without exposing officers to immediate danger, of course. Initially shelved in 2021 due to criticism over aggressive policing. Yeah, no fucking shit. I get that we're getting all this cool shit, but can we, like, slow down before RoboCop becomes a real thing? Can I get a Robo anything before the Robo Police come around? It was reintroduced in April 2023 under Merrick Adams, who argued it would reduce risk to both police and civilians. Piloted in summer 2023 with plans to use it in locations like Times Square and subway stations. The NYPD clarified that Digidog is not weaponized and will not be used for surveillance. Sure. Funding for the robots, $750K for 2 units, came from asset forfeiture proceeds. I hope it's not that same asset forfeiture where they just pull people over in certain states and they can just seize their money if they're traveling across state lines or whatever it is. I wonder what the laws in the book say that for New York. Okay, so I mean, yeah, I understand. I'm not ignorant to the article that this would, or to the argument that this would help police in some situations. Like I mentioned earlier, if you want to bomb defuse, if you need to move into an area like that, you'd much rather send a robot than a person. I would assume so, anyways. Having seen, what was that one movie? Oh, what was that one? Was he in Iraq? No, he was in Afghanistan. Hurt Locker. Yeah, having seen Hurt Locker and seen bomb defusals, I think I'm an expert enough to say that I would much rather have a robot in there than a person. Because you can really only talk about this stuff if you're an expert, and I'm an expert. Why do I have a Nazi in my recommendations? What the fuck is this? That's weird. Photo of American History X. That's funny. Okay. So the Chinese are just making shit nonstop. Oh, I could buy it. I could buy the Chinese robot. Confirm purchase. Industry level. No. Personal. I want to do consumer. Yeah. Consumer. 16K. Hey, that's not bad. Whoa, an AI chat wants to help me buy this robot. That's great. Holy shit, he's hitting it with a fucking stick. Let's see that video. Do I need WeChat for it? No, I do not. Whoa! Holy fuck! What? This thing is just doing front flips like it's running from the law. Oh my goodness. Not sure what the usefulness of that is. But, alright. Fair enough. Could do a whoa! Holy shit, this guy's just beating it over the head with a wooden stick. Oh my god. He just takes it and throws it. Oh my goodness. This is robot abuse. He's just taking it and throwing it like that one scene in Anchorman where Jack Black takes Will Ferrell's dog and just kicks it off the bridge. Which I would show, but I don't want to get copyright strikes. Okay, so really cool robot dogs. Now, can I buy... How much is the G1 going for? 16K. Oh, there's an edu price. If you're a student, you get an edu price. Hell yeah. Okay. Genuinely not sure what you would use this for, because I'm pretty sure this is like... It's controlled via remote. I guess you might be able to program it, but gee, like, what kind of knowledge do you have to have for that? Like, it's not like a fucking... There's no LLM user interface where you just type what you want it to do and it does it. Battery life is about 2 hours. Okay. Microphone array. Okay. Yeah, like, what even is the use case of something like this? Like how much can it even lift? Joint movement space, arm span, maximum load 2 kilos. And 3 kilos on the EDU version for some reason. And it weighs 35 kilos. In freedom units, you got to multiply that by 1.5, I believe. It's not like 1.7. So almost just above 1.5 times that. Okay, so I'm confused as to what the purpose of this fucking thing is. What do you even use it for? Trade shows? Like demos? Like you choreograph dances for it and it dances? Like, is that worth it? I don't know. I'm having a hard time trying to understand what the market for this thing is. I understand all the previous stuff that we saw, proof of concept and whatnot. I guess this is too, in a much cheaper and accessible way. But at least the Tesla robot is like trying to sell you on something, right? Like, isn't the whole idea of the Tesla robot that it's a useful tool around the house, and with how good the coordination is, like it can actually do stuff for you? Can it crack an egg? Why didn't it crack that egg? Yeah, I can pour drinks and all. Okay, but can we see, like... Can we see what it actually does? Is that it, really? The fuck is this shit? No, that's not real. That looks like CGI. Yeah, what is this fake, like, zooming in and out? No, that's CGI for sure. There's no way that... Yeah, even those bags look fake. Yeah, this is CGI. What, for shopping? You're gonna use it to... Just pay somebody. It's much cheaper. How would you buy this fucking thing for, like, 20K? You could pay a manslave to do it for you. Is there any other test footage of this? Oh, wow. It hands plastic bags of chocolate to people. And once again, it's not that I'm unimpressed by this. I'm trying to find the use case here. Like, this is cool, even what it's able to do. Oh, I don't like that. It's selling you that it's a humanoid friend, handing people drinks, playing board games with your family. Oh, God. I don't know. There's just some... Sci-fi movies always do that a disservice because there's always something that goes wrong. Because obviously they need a creative story, so robots are usually a good, like, story device for that. Even though there are plenty of examples where it goes right, it's... I don't know. There's just something about it that just... just grosses me out. In a way. I don't know if I'd ever have one. Like, if I could, like, snap with my fingers, and let's say these things were... Or we were living in a time where the Tesla robot was actually really fucking good, and it was powered by an LLM that was solid, and the movement and battery life and everything about it was improved. Like, this is just a 1.0. Let's say we're seeing the 10.0, the... Not the alpha, but the actual... The real version. Let's say it was cheap enough to afford. I don't know if I get one. I wouldn't trust it. I want to familiarize myself with it and what I can do to break one if I have to. But I don't know if I'd get one, man. Or if I did, I'd make sure to keep it in a fucking locked room with a 10-inch steel door so it can't get out. Like, forget these things, like, misbehaving on their own. Anybody that's smart enough to hack one of these things, like, Jesus fuck, all it takes is one incident going wrong. Like, I would not let this thing, like, do things like walk my dog, or... I would not want it anywhere near the kitchen. And how do you even trust something like that? Like, I understand that, like, it, you know, you can program it in a way so that, you know, there's things that it kind of shields itself from, but I don't know. It's just, maybe I've seen too much sci-fi movies, but I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust, unless it can, oh, hold on. That was showing people that it can pour a pint. You know what? Put them in bars. Put them in bars and put wrought iron cages around the bar and make them serve drinks. And make it so that no person has to interact with them and just replace bartenders with this. I'd trust it in that scenario. You know, room full of people, everyone's drunk, so they can't feel the pain as much if they have to hit the robot. Yeah, I don't trust that. That is some spooky shit, man. You know what? All things considered, all things said, would be really cool to see them in a war, though. Like in a war. That would be pretty cool. Is there any more footage? Oh Jesus, what was in the animatronic shit was that? Oh my goodness, what is this? It looks like they have real skin on them. Oh my god, that is terrifying. Okay, that's Boston Dynamics. That's their, yeah. That's their robot. Oh, great. Yeah, all the tech people out and about taking videos of their phone. How cool. Okay. This is too weird for me. No, look, I get it. This is where things are headed. I don't want to beat a dead horse because I keep circling back to this point, but yeah, robots are going to be part of our everyday life, and they kind of are already in some ways. You know, a lot of factory usage, a lot of warehouse. And the only difference between that Tesla bot and a fucking forklift is that I can shut off a forklift and it's not going to turn itself back on unless I put the key back in it. And it's not connected to a network. And it's also not a humanoid. We don't really have a lot of machines that are humanoid in that regard. All of our machines right now are like various vehicles. We don't base them off people, you know. I guess the closest thing would be like the Space Canadarm or warehouse robots in or like car factory robots where they have those arms. That'd probably be the closest thing to a human. But this humanoid stuff, I don't know. Are there going to be laws? Are people going to put laws against it so that you can't have them out in public or out past a certain time? Or like if your robot is just found on the street roaming, you pay a penalty because you can't just let those things roam? Are there going to be any laws around like how these things are kept in houses? And what happens when this shit gets so cheap that people can build them in their backyards? Like, there's not really much regulation you can do against that. Which, look, once again, I understand. This is a far ways away. That's a pipe dream. But it's a pipe dream that's eventually going to come true. It's crazy. It's fucking craziness. 1 second. Oh, am I lagging? Guess I'm getting some drop frames. Sorry, just looking over the quality there. Okay, so in any case, it's kind of a concerning vision for the world. It's gonna be really cool. We're gonna be able to have so much more done so much quicker. We're gonna be able to have construction crews run 24/7 with just robots and supervisors. And that means that you can spread out construction to even more areas. Repairs and emergencies. That's going to be great for that. Imagine having to send, like, imagine you're in an ambulance and you get to the scene, the crime scene, or the scene of the incident, and you just run out of some kind of resources. So instead of hoping that another ambulance is coming or having to resupply, just send out one of these robots, a courier, one of those dogs, just run at full speed there and back to a hospital. Or even have them carry people instead of having to deal with the traffic and a giant ambulance and all that. Stabilize the person, put them on the stretcher, and then put them on the robot, whatever way that looks like. You know, I could imagine ambulances having that kind of aspect to them. I mean, if these things get really good, like, we're gonna start having to implement some kind of software that allows them to have what's it called? Not medical certification, but an understanding of how to save a human life. I don't know how soon that'll come in terms of trusting robots to get to that level, but I feel like that's just the logical next step for this kind of stuff. Yeah. I don't know, interesting. I'm optimistic and not pessimistic, but wary of where this stuff is going. But it's great to see so many different companies in that space. And this is only going to further lead to innovation that is going to allow us to become a spacefaring civilization, which I'm all for. I mean, this is just yet another iteration of technology. That's all that it is. And one way or another, you have to kind of make your peace with that and understand how to navigate that kind of world now. Yeah, I think that's the best way to put it. Look, like with anything in life, it's neither good nor bad. It just is. And the way that people deal with it, the way that we process it as humanity, as our, various cultures, that's how it's going to define how we actually use this technology. You know, we came up with nukes, and then next thing you know, nuclear power is invented. Well, not invented, but it flourishes for a brief moment because that was going to be the next age. And for one reason or another, all of that progress just stopped. And now there's not really all that much activity on nuclear, but it is amazing what it can do. You know, even though we did just before that entire boom of industry drop 2 bombs on civilian targets and completely wipe out 2 major cities. And also irradiated large parts of the earth because of all the testing and incidents and all that. But then again, it powers millions of homes. I'm pretty sure it makes up of like 60% of all energy in Ontario. More than half, I'm pretty sure, which is fucking insane. Especially because of how populated Ontario is as a province in Canada. Yeah, good and bad, like with anything else. And I think that's as best a place to leave it. So once again, thank you for everyone for tuning in. I appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to this. Don't know what's going to happen with the Twitter ban moving forward. Like I said, I'm submitting appeals. I'm hoping to get that rectified ASAP, but alas, it's not up to me. For any and all updates regarding the Whitepill project, you can go to bio.link/whitepill. I have all my links there, including Instagram, which I recently signed up for. All the episodes and everything is posted on the YouTube, Rumble, and Spotify, and all those various links. This coming Monday, the 28th, the Canadian federal election is having its final day of voting. And so I will be live streaming that with my friend James, who you guys have heard in the past. So looking forward to that. Probably going to be some time in the afternoon, but I'll keep you posted, checking on the socials. Join the Discord, by all means, please do. We have a channel where you can go in and I post all the updates for the project in the meantime while my Twitter is still banned. So yeah, thank you again for taking the time to listen. I hope everyone had a wonderful White Pill Wednesday, and I will see you guys later.